guys, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green No Catching Rule. This is going to be a big episode today because we are going to be getting our first new member to the team, hopefully in this episode, and we're going to be running through, trying to get as far as we can. Right now, into Route 3, going to take on the trainers, and all we've got with us at the moment is our Charmeleon, which came through clutch against Brock. Level 17, absolutely smashing it, so hopefully we can just OHKO everything we come up against in this bit and pick up our next Pokemon, which will be a Magikarp. Now obviously you saw it previously in the rules, so I can't catch any mons with a Pokeball. The only ones I can get are the ones that are gifted to you, or ones you can purchase, like this Magikarp, which is going to cost me 500 coins. And then after that, it's just going to be a clean sweep through Rock Tunnel, switch training, the Magikarp. Not Rock Tunnel, Mount Moon. But see how we get on. Hopefully it'll all go well and won't have too many issues. So right now, I think, what's this, the third trainer now? So absolutely just ripping through them. Now level 18. Yeah, that's 3 trainers down. I'm just going to keep beating these guys because, well, he's kind of over leveled now, thankfully. So it's going to make things a hell of a lot easier, because everything else is going to be so many levels lower. The only thing I'm worried about mainly is PP, because obviously I've got literally just Daniel-san to get me through the entirety of Rock Tunnel, which is going to be a bit harder, to be honest. Getting through all this, it's going to make things a little trickier. I've got to watch that PP now. So yeah, so we're just carving through all these players, all these trainers. Shouldn't be too much of a problem for us getting to the other side, as long as we can keep our PP. But yeah, I'm planning to take out everyone in these areas because I want to get as much EXP as possible for my Pokemon. Because they need to get as strong as possible, because I want to make this a nice, clean, easy run through without any major issues. Luckily, obviously, there's not been a Nuzlocke. I'm not bound by the Nuzlocke rules. That's me just cracking open a drink. For a change, it's not a beer. But yeah, so I've taken out as many Pokemon as I can, but yeah, we kind of need to pick up some items. Awakenings, because I know there's going to be a couple of Jigglypuffs and stuff like that. Maybe pick up a few extra potions, and escape rope, that's going to be handy just in case I get into some trouble. And yeah, a couple of potions. Get them done. Right, that's all the money I got. And I've just realised the fact that I literally just said that the Magikarp's going to cost me 500, and I've just spent, no, I have beat him already. I have just spent most money, so I've got 220, so I'm hoping, I'm praying that I can make enough money off the next 2 trainers I have left to get enough money to buy the Magikarp now. This is going to be a bit, I might have goofed here, I may have goofed big time. Hopefully we get enough money. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it all goes well, and we'll see how everything takes us from here. So I hope the... Oh, wait, no, that is a trainer. Yep, there we go. I'm hoping you can get a bit better audio quality from me now, because obviously I'm using my mic a lot better now. So with any luck, you can actually pick up on me nice and easily. Smokescreen, right. Yeah, let's get rid of Growl for Smokescreen, because lowering the attack's one thing, but if they completely miss, then that's even better. So, let's go with this. Spearow. Well, I can't catch you, so go away. Okay, so this is literally, and yeah, I am using the speed up button. Obviously this isn't another lock, so it's not exactly, you have to go through, and it's not a timed playthrough. It's literally just a little challenge. And there's the guy. Oh, please help me. I have it. Yes, 576. Just need enough money for it. There you go. And there's our next member to the team. You know what? He got taken out right at the end of the last one, which I felt so bad about. So let's get him back in the team. Let's go with Dave again. Not the name I gave him last time, which was a bit naughty of me. But no. So now what we're going to do? Swift Swim is the ability, and Splash. So he can't hit anyone at the moment, not until level 15 where he learns Tackle. So what we'll do now is we're just going to switch train. So let's see how we do here. But yeah, obviously, if you want to know more information about this. I mean, you got the rules right at the start of the game, so it's pretty much just go along with those rules. Granted, the game corner rule, that one's a bit more of a personal limitation, so I'm not going to use any more than one Pokemon from the game corner. It just depends on which one we do. Usually, if it was me, I would go with Abra, but because this is a ROM, I can't do any trade because I've not randomized and given it the impossible trade option, so I cannot evolve Kadabra into Alakazam. So that kind of makes the Abra a bit nerfed, to be honest. I mean, Kadabra's still strong, but I would rather have an Alakazam. So I'm probably going to go with one of the different ones that are in there. Not sure which one yet. I'll probably decide closer to the time when I'm actually there, and then do it that way. And obviously at the same time I'll also get the Eevee there. But until I can actually get that Eevee and whatever one I'm getting from the game corner, then I've literally just got Daniel, San and Dave to carry me through. So let's see how we get on. Hopefully it shouldn't be a problem. The biggest one I'm worried about is Surge's gym. Obviously the electric types. Misty's I'm not really going to be worried about because, I mean, hopefully if all this switch training goes well, Dave will become level 20 Gyarados, and at which point Misty's gym shouldn't really be a problem at all. Granted, I think the Starmie knows Recover, so that could be a bit stally, but everything else shouldn't be a problem. And look, Dave's level 6 already, coming back to become level 7. So yeah, this should hopefully all go well. Ember killed. Happy days. Just trying to balance my PP. I mean, this is going to be a really risky episode. Really risky episode, because I mean, if Dan runs out of PP, I mean, that's it. I can't attack anything, because that Magikarp, unless it gets to level 15, will be of no use to me at all. So it is just getting it through, but hopefully Dan can just tank us through this entire area, because to be honest, I don't see Dave getting to level 15 by the end of this route. Oh, a Pokéball. Yeah, we'll sell that when we get an option. But let's heal and let's move on. Come on, there we go. Okay, next trainer. We need to make some money at this as well. This is why we got the Awakenings, because if this uses... Oh, there we go, Sing. What did I tell you? Yeah. Double slap missed as well. Didn't even have to use the smoke screen. Missed both its attacks. Luck is coming in quite solid here. But yeah, so this is what we got coming up. Oh, so many Zubats. Go away! Go away! Leave me alone. You can't take out Daniel-san. No one can defeat Daniel-san. 'Tis Daniel-san. Yeah, gotta do everywhere in this place, so let's get down here. See what we can find. I'll get a couple of items while we're down here as well, and hopefully a Team Rocket Grunt. And there he is. Rush is our first Team Rocket Grunt to take out, and he's brought out a Sandshrew. Yeah, nice and easy. Ember should finish. Yeah. Like I said, I'm over leveled like crazy with Dan. But we need to keep trying to get Dave to level up as much as possible, and trainer battles are the best way to do it. There we go. That's Dan now level 21. God, what level is Dan going to be by the time we actually get up to fighting Misty? What do you reckon, 24, 25? Because I mean, before I take on Misty, I'm going to do that, do the bridge, and I'm also going to go over to Bill's, because it just makes sense doing it that way, because that's more chance for Dave to get levels. And once Dave's level 15 actually gets tackle, I might use Dave a bit more in the fights. But I mean, I've got to take out my rival again, with nothing but Dan again, so it's going to be a tricky one. I'm just trying to conserve my PP as much as possible now. Oh, Encore. Yeah, well, that's fine, because that Scratch got what, 35 PP? Okay, so what we get? Oh, God. It's the one downside with the speed up button. It always throws you off where you want. You always take that extra step too far. But no, this is going quite well. I'm quite happy with this. Star piece, sweet. That can be sold quite nicely. So that's another what? 1,500 is it, or 2,500? Oh, by the way, yeah, I've been chucking questions down in the bottom. Just answer them in the chat and everything like that. But today's one, what's your favourite Pokemon of Gen 1? Now, for me, I mean, a lot of people would think it'd be Charmander and everything like that, and Charizard. You know, I mean, an iconic Pokemon in the game. But in all honesty, after that Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke playthrough, I'm going to have to say my new favourite is Slowbro. I could not believe how much that came in clutch. It absolutely just destroyed everyone it come against. And it tanked everything. I couldn't believe how powerful it was. It was beating everyone. It took out a Mew. In fact, it took out two Mews. Two Mews! Legendary Pokemon. Well, mythical Pokemon, but mythical Pokemon are legendary Pokemon. The whole thing confuses me. But it took out two of them right at the end in the league, so they were ridiculously high leveled, and he just tanked everything they could throw at him. They even transformed into him and couldn't beat him. So yeah, Slowbro is my new favourite, and I think genuinely, granted, when it comes down to naming convention, Daniel-san is always going to be my starters. I've kind of made the decision now where my starter's name is always going to be Daniel-san, and then I'll just throw random names in for everyone else. With this being a no catch and playthrough, I might just not name some of them later on. I mean, I know I've got Dan and Dave, but some of them later on might not name. I might take them to the name rater later on just to give them a new name and stuff like that. But I'm not really too worried about the naming convention of them in this one. I mean, if someone wants Pokemon named after them, by all means, chuck your name into the chat and I'll get it named. Your options are going to be Kabutops, Jolteon, Lapras, because they're all static ones I can get in this, Aerodactyl, and whatever one I get from the game corner. So they're the ones that are going to be available on an option for if you want to have it down for you as a Pokemon. Then by all means chuck your name in, and I'll put the names in the chat, and I'll name a Pokemon after you. As we go, just beating everyone down. Just thinking the time, what's it been now? 13 minutes. So keep this to like a 20-minute episode, so we might not get all the way out, but hopefully get close. Might end up using the escape rope to get back out, and then come back in to finish the game off. On the next episode, hopefully get all the way to Misty and start doing some of the bridge. Okay, so that's that match done. And that's now Magikarp at level 11. Switch again. Now this switch training is tricky to pull off, but luckily everything at the moment seems to be coming out weak against Charmander, which is handy. And that Metal Claw is so handy. Can't believe they gave him Metal Claw. It just makes beating Brock that much easier for any of the Mons now. They've all got super effective moves. Granted, it's not a stab move, but it's still going to be super effective. So it was always going to be helpful. PP is running really low now. PP is so low on Ember and everything like that. Right. Yeah. Yep. Let's beat this guy down. Just need more EXP. Just more EXP for the Magikarp. Man, we're going to have Dan at level 22. 22 before Misty. Before we even got out of Mount Moon. properly over-leveled. Uh-oh, poison. Ah, sorry, I've got some antidotes, haven't I? Should be fine. Yeah, loads of them. Loads of antidotes. There we go. Yep, and there. Let's just check this rock. It's just a random rock placed randomly in a map. It's got to have an item on it. It's got to. Oh, that was almost paralysing. Oh, stun spot. Yeah. Oh. Oh, good. That was nice and easy. But that uses yet another item. Alright, let's see what's in this. And there's an ether. Oh, an ether! That is... Oh, that is... Alright, let's get some moves back for Ember. There we go. Right. Thank God I didn't use the speed up button for that bit. Imagine if I just used the Ember on smoke screen or something. I've been fuming. Okay, so this is all going well. Magic Art, I'm not really going to worry about it. Level 22, there we go. Switch back to Dave. Yeah, no. Still only got a splash. Ember. Yeah. Go. Now we've got some embers back. Let's start taking people out now. Yeah, I mean, it's not so bad. Yeah, still want to try and keep the embers as much as possible. 17 minutes. That's the rare candy used. That's Dave now, level 13. 2 more levels and it'll be a lovely, lovely tackle attack user, which will be a lot more helpful. I mean, at the moment, I'm not really too worried because, well, Dan's taking everything out. Pretty much one shot in most things. There we go. Alright. Geodude. Oh no! Another Geodude! Oh no! And Melclaw. See ya. Dan's health. Yeah, I was going to say Dan's health's pretty low. Don't really want to risk switching, but then... yeah. Levels. Got to concentrate on getting the levels up for Dave. This isn't a Nuzlocke, so if he gets knocked out, it's not too much of a problem. Just use the escape rope and go back to the Pokemon Center and heal. Oh, an Onyx. Level 10. Don't have any rock moves. Bind. That's alright. Can't escape, but I don't really want to. Metal Claw. Screech. Normal defense. Out. Pain. There we go. Right, so that's that one done. Thank God. So here we go. Yeah, 11 left. Oh, it's going to take 2. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, item. Moonstone. Okay. That would be great if I had, like, Nidorino. Or Nidorina. That would have been handy. But, fortunately, I can't catch them. This no catching rule makes things a hell of a lot trickier. But, think about it. This gen, it's not so bad. I mean, if we were doing a no catching rule on something like Pokemon Yellow, same as I've done with my Nuzlocke, that would make things... I mean, that would be a very easy one to do the no catching rule on. So if someone wants to try starting off doing something like that, that'd be quite easy. Because, I mean, you get the Pikachu to start with, and as long as you use a lot of potions on it, as in if it's literally just spam potions on Pikachu if it's at full HP, it ends up massively your friend. So if you've got like one potion, get it from your box. As soon as you get Pikachu, start using it on it. Like, you do it about 20-30 times, and it's a little trick, and it gets you maximum friendship with Pikachu. And if you get the max friendship with Pikachu, then when you get into Misty's Town, the house next to the Pokemon Center they literally give you a Bulbasaur. Then you go over the bridge and you can get a Charmander. And once you get to Surge's place, beat Surge, gives you a Squirtle. That's the 3-star. That means you got a Pikachu, Squirtle, Charizard. Well, Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. That's 4 members of your team. You can pretty much complete the game with just that. But obviously, you can still get the usual Eevee. So, to be honest, I'd evolve the Eevee into a Jolteon and get rid of the Pikachu. Because although it's Pokemon Yellow, the Pikachu is just a normal stats Pikachu. It's not like Let's Go Pikachu where it's got bumped up stats. It's just a normal stat Pikachu which won't evolve, which is ridiculous. Should really focus. Yeah, so that's what I'd probably do. I'd probably drop the Pikachu, bring in a Jolteon. That we got Jolteon, and then I would probably go with the one Pokemon from the game corner, and then maybe the Aerodactyl or Kabutops, one or the other. And yeah, you'll have the Lapras in the team as well. You have to have that. So yeah, they're the ones I'd go with, and also you can get the Magic up. So if you want, instead of the Squirtle, which will then be the Blastoise, you can have a Gyarados instead. So you get that option as well. So it's much more flexible, viable team if you do it on Yellow. But obviously, I'm trying to make it as tricky as possible. Now, if you want me to do other note catchers on like Pokemon Gens, I could do one on any of them really. You get plenty of gift Pokemon in these games now. So yeah, I could go with that. See what we can get. But I think my next one's going to be another Nuzlocke challenge, but that's going to be quite a way away yet. Still just going to try and grind this out. I mean, I've got work and everything like that, so can't really record this as often as I want to. So I'm probably going to try and push like 3 episodes out a week. But yeah, we're on to 22 minutes now. I don't think it's going to be much longer left, but we're pretty much already outside now, so we've just got this trainer up here who wants to fight over the fossils. The Dome Fossil is mine. I will be having the Dome Fossil. I've tried using the Helix Fossil before, and it wasn't really as good as the Dome Fossil, so yeah, Kabutops is definitely better than Omastar. Dave's at 14 now. Here we go. Soon he will have tackle. Oh, poison gas, leave me alone. Can we take it out like this? Yes. Okay, has he got Oh, he got a Voltorb. Search. Okay, how much health does Dave have? Can I heal? Can I heal? Yeah, let's try and get rid of that poison. So we're not putting Charmeleon into a disadvantage. Okay, defense fell. Okay, we can heal. We got a chance to heal. Okay. Screech. Defense fell again. Right, switch. Sweet. That completely nerfs those 2 Screeches as well. And he's using charge. Okay, so that's his defense power. His special defense going up, but Ember took it because it's Charmeleon level 23. I mean, it's always going to OHKO it. Right, so yes, I will be taking the Dome Fossil. Thank you very much. And yes, you can have the Helix. See you later. Now, thankfully, because this is we don't have the troublesome trio turning up to annoy me at the end of the day. Okay. Dave's level 50. Yes, Dave learns tackle. Yes, thank God. Thank God. Okay, so what we got? Mega Kick. Oh yeah, it's Mega Kick and Mega Punch, isn't it? Nah, can't be asked. I don't really want to teach them any of the Mega moves because, although they're handy, the accuracy's absolutely god awful. Oh yeah, I forgot I got some TMs. Let's have a look, see what we've got. So Roar, Bullet Seed, Rock Tomb, and Thief. Yeah. Save them for later. I might just sell them actually, get some more money. But first things first. Right, we're here now. So let's heal up. I think I'm probably going to call it that for the episode. So, yep. Thank you all for watching.